Hello and welcome back to All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Bishop Bob Jackson, who is the senior pastor of Axel Gospel Church right here in the city of Oakland. And is really one of our most dynamic senior pastors because he believes in doing that which is right no matter who gets mad at him. And I tell you, people do get mad when you start telling the truth. So, Bishop, let's talk a little bit about the ranked choice voting, which probably helped to get us in this situation in the first place.
Ranked choice voting is the worst thing I've ever seen. It does not make any sense at all in the name of trying to save the city some money. There's more harm than good. We end up with a mayor nobody wanted because of ranked choice voting. So my point in saying it is, it's a travesty. It's terrible, and we need to vote it out.
How can we do that, Bishop?
Well, we voted it in.
Yes, we did.
All we need to do is put it back on the ballot and say we don't want ranked choice voting. Stand up for our rights and say we want to get rid of it, and we can do it.
Now, what would we have to do to get a petition circulated?
That is correct. Get a petition circulated. We get so many signatures on that petition, and I guarantee it'll start the ball rolling, and then we can move to put it on the ballot, and we can vote it out. We voted it in, we can vote it out.
Voted in, we can vote it out. But there's another way I understand we can get it on the ballot is for the city council to vote to put it on the ballot. But do you think you got a majority of the council with enough nerve to do that?
And that may be questionable because a lot of them are on the city council because of ranked choice voting. I imagine didn't want them either. But the point I'm saying is, we need to make sure that it's the people's vote that causes the people's choice to be there. That's what we want. We want the people. We want the person that's there to be the one that the majority of the community wanted to be there. That's the way the election's supposed to run. Not because that we had so many people vote for so many, because some people that know how to play the game, they know how to play those ranked choice voting things, and they know how to manipulate it in order for them to win, and they were the least ones that were supposed to win.
What about all of these potholes we continue to see in the city? The unbelievable dumping. I mean, just a couple of blocks from here, you can drive around and just dumping everywhere, and homelessness.
So Bill Quallinger from one, I can't call his company right now, but he just took a lot of people, District 7. He came from Hagenberger all the way across to 98th Avenue on San Leandro Boulevard. Oh man, it looked like the city dump. And he just took, and Men of Valor were there working.
Oh, okay.
Our men.
Now explain the Men of Valor so our viewers will know.
Men of Valor is a program that we've ran for over 35 years in the city of Oakland. It has ex-offenders coming out of incarceration, coming off parole and probation, and we work with them on getting jobs for them. We have 68 men in the program, and those men are just doing a wonderful job. They're not repeating those offenses. They're not involved with going back and forth with that revolving door syndrome that they had in the old days. They're getting jobs. They're becoming great men.
And these men were
successful men.
And these men were helping to clean up the city.
Those men helped to clean up districts 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Hagenberg all the way to 98. They did that this past Saturday, and I'm telling you, they did a stellar job. And Bill Quallinger from, I'm sorry I can't call his company's name.
Well, that's okay, but my question to you is that will people then just come back and then dump some more?
I'm sure they will, and then we'll go back and clean it again. And we'll clean it until finally, when they come to dump, they'll realize that this is not a dump. And if you're going to continue to do that, we're going to let you know. That's what I was saying earlier about we have no teeth in anything.
Yeah, we need to get some cameras and catch them, and then you say refer them to somebody so that will prosecute them.
As soon as you catch one person, that's what I said. I was running for District 7.
Yes.
I said we would impound that truck, okay, and we'll make, because that's the breadwinner for that person. They need that truck because they make money. and they charge the people for dumping the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of taking it to the dump out there on Davis Street, they end up dumping it in our street because Oakland is become a dump site, and people can easily do it, and there's no repercussions for what they do. So the point of it is, they just keep the money that they've charged the people to dump it. That's just extra money they're making, and dump it on the streets of Oakland.
And that's a shame because people don't go to Hayward. People don't go to Piedmont. People don't go to San Ramon, Emeryville, Dublin, or wherever to dump. They come to Oakland for one simple reason, because they know that they can get away with it. We will allow them to do it, and that is shameful. Don't touch that remote. Just put it down. Put it down. We will be right back with All About Community. Again, my name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Bishop Bob Jackson, Senior Pastor, Acts Full Gospel Church, right here in the city of Oakland.